What's up, guys? It's me, Vitamin D, and today I want to go over some things that are coming up here in the future, some plans that I have for the Fiero, and just some things I want to do throughout the spring here. It's getting a little warmer here in Minnesota. It is still winter, but the snow's melting, so hopefully soon there will be some warm weather and I can, pull some vehicles out, get some work done, get rid of some of them. So as of right now, I have a project I haven't really talked about, project vehicle that I haven't worked on. I got it this last summer, and I am going to be selling it and using that money for the Fiero. So I got a 1960, I think it's a 67, Chevrolet C20 pickup. The floor is rotten out of it. I screwed some sheet metal in there and made that work. I ordered some body parts for it. Cab corners and a couple things like that, side panels, rockers, but I don't think I'm going to continue with that project. So here are 8 things that I'm going to use the money from that truck. I'm hopefully going to get, I know it's probably a gamble, but somewhere between 12 and 15. It does have the 292V or straight 6, which I guess is a more rare option, so if I find the right person, between 12 and 1500. So, number one thing that I have to do to the Fiero is change the fuel filter. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been changed since 1986. The car with the new engine has been surging, it's been having issues, and I think the fuel filter might improve a little bit. And after that, actually, I am thinking about buying new injectors. I found a deal when we rebuilt the engine. The injectors are normally $50 a piece. I found the injectors for $50 for all 6. And yes, I should have known that was a bad option, but I was trying to rebuild this engine on a relatively cheap scale. So, when you do the fuel filter, I'm thinking about getting some like performance injectors, things like that, and then after that I would like to remove the Plasti Dip. It's Plasti Dip Black. It's getting to be 3 years now since we sprayed it on. It's a relatively thin layer, so it'll probably take some effort to rip that all off, but I'll do a time lapse of that and show you guys how long it actually takes me to get that off there, all the little pieces. Maybe I'll grab somebody to help me out with that one. So we got to remove the Plasti Dip, and then the front and the rear bumper are, Fieros are known for this. They tend to sag, and eventually the old plastics get these, what they call spider web cracks. The cracks are through it. The Plasti Dip doesn't cover it. If you paint it, it's going to have all these ripply cracks through it. It's kind of an ugly scenario. So we're going to get new rear and front bumpers, and I don't think we're going to go with stock ones, and I guess you guys will find out when that happens. So that needs to be done. Along with that, I would like to get some body work done on the hood. I did go to school for auto body, so I'm going to be doing some fiberglass and redoing the corners of the hood. They're chipping a little bit, and the hood's just kind of in rough shape. So the hood needs to happen there. And then I am thinking, just for money's sake and time's sake, I'd like to get this car with some color on it this year. I was thinking about doing Mako. Getting a Mako paint job just for temporary, but I'm thinking a bright color, yellow, green, orange. Not really a fan of red, but we'll see how it would look with the new bumpers, things like that. And those are the main things. Those are the first 5 and the main things, I guess that was 6, that I would like or want to or plan on getting done this year. I would also, if money works out the way it does, I would like to get some new wheels for the Fiero, and it has TSW racing wheels as of right now, kind of 1990s era, so they're a little old, they're starting to chip. Maybe I'll redo them, do some body work, take the chips out, maybe paint them like a nice deep metallic gunmetal, something like that. So we'll have some stuff going on with that. And then also, I did try to do a tiny bit of interior work to the car last year. I found all the parts now, the center console and all those things, but they all need some touching up, some TLC. So rewrap a couple things. I'm gonna redo the headliner. I did that with like a black and gold Chinese koi fish style headliner, but I think I'll be redoing that. I kind of want to go with the black theme, so I might redo the carpet in the floor too. It's starting to wear through. The seats need new padding and they need to be recovered, and the dash is cracked in 2 spots, it has chunks missing out of it down to foam. So those are the 8 things: the fuel filter, the plasti dip, the front and rear bumper, the hood, the paint job, the wheels, the interior, and the new injectors. Those are not a priority, but my plans of what I am going to be doing to this car this year also. And to keep in mind, I am working on this car. I have to get the Bronco running correctly. I've got a daily driver. I've just got a lot of projects, so these are the 8 basic things I would like to get done to it. I've been looking at front and rear bumpers, and there's a couple websites that sell them, and they're anywhere from $300 to $500 a piece, front and rear. So front, rear bumper. I'm looking at a headlight modification actually. Also, it's not the pans. So in the Fiero it has the pop-up headlights. This one is more of a pan that lays inside, and that has lights inside of it that are constantly out. It doesn't flip up and down because, as you know, the motors are broken on my Fiero, so the headlights just stay open all the time. So I'm looking at also, that's about a $490 decision there. So all this together is pretty much like buying a new car. So why not make a car that's 25 years old and has rust and issues in the bottom, but the engine's brand new? Might as well make the outside brand new, and this is a car I really like. So we're going to do a lot of work to it. I get to do some of the body work I haven't done in a little while, and I think it'd be really cool having it a bright color, you know, something exotic. But thanks for tuning in, and always remember to get your vitamins. See you next time.